Some of you might not even know that I had another C43 before this one. It was about like a year or so ago. I had it for around 6 months or whatnot. But what happened to it? Did I mac it like this one? What exactly went down? So at first, if you remember that C43, it was the white one. It was also a 2019, just like this one right here. I'm not gonna lie, everything kind of went wrong very quickly from the beginning of me buying the car. So no surprise, I financed this one and the first one. And when I was applying for the white C43, my first one, I was trying to trade my C300, my 2015 Mercedes C300 that I was also still making payments on, because making payments on 2 vehicles and having that insurance for both of them and the maintenance and all that good stuff of 2 Mercedes, that's just too much. You know, it really was too much. That's part of the reason why. But I couldn't trade my C300. Like, I literally tried to do so, but the banks literally told me, you essentially owe too much on the C300 to take this onto this new loan and get this car. So the only way I was able to get this car was to not trade in the C300. But I was approved with no money down, and I'm not gonna lie, being a young 21-year-old with, you know, impulsive decisions sometimes, ain't no way you about to tell me I just got approved for a C43, like an actual fast car when I never own a fast car, never had a C43, and I don't have to pour money down. I'm gonna take that car. Give me the keys. That's what I said. Give me the keys, you know? I don't know if I exactly said that, but I took the keys, I signed the paperwork, I took the car home that day after I drove like a couple hours to test drive it and make sure it was all good. But because I couldn't trade my C300, I had 2 payments on 2 cars. I'm not gonna lie, I'm paying a very good bit a month for this car, but it was even more than this car, like both of them combined. It was kind of crazy. I was trying to sell the C300, of course, like privately on Facebook, and like I think I even paid like $50 a post on like Auto Trader, like one of those like car selling websites or whatnot. Nothing worked out. I had no money to borrow up to pay for like any of the loan. I had to get like enough to pay for the entire loan that I owed at the time. And I'm not gonna lie, the C300 was my first vehicle I ever financed. The interest rate was not, you know, ideal, okay? Interest rate on this, definitely still not ideal because my credit's kind of mid. I literally could not sell that C300. Like, I tried for many months and no one wanted to buy for enough money. And then to make things even worse, the plan I had to make extra money to afford the car and both cars at the same time, I essentially got wrongfully banned through the ways I was trying to make money. But JC Motor, couldn't you just make content with the car and make money to pay for the car? I'm still trying to do that today with this car, but still struggling with ideas to, you know, make videos with a stock C43. Like, don't get me wrong. What the f? Yo, you're doing a little pull in the V8. All right. Doesn't sound too bad. I bet he's about to pull up here. I literally forgot what I was talking about, but he's definitely pulling up. I guess I'm gonna say what's up. Yo. What's up?
So you take pictures of the whip. I had to stop by and ask a favor of you.
All right, he was pretty chill actually. He saw the videos before he knew the Hellcourt, so that was pretty cool. He actually like saw me driving like about a month ago and took a picture of me. It was pretty cool. You know, shout out to you. I don't know if you want me to name drop you, but you know who you are. You just pulled up. Anyways though, the C43, the C300, I just couldn't sell the C300 like for my life. And at the end of the day, I was thinking logically at the time that for a daily driver, especially if I'm trying to save the most money, a C300 is going to be way cheaper than a C43. And especially after owning this one, I can definitely confirm that. Owning the C300, like, I'm not going to lie, for 3 years almost, or longer than 3 years, I literally had like no problems. Like a couple small problems, like here and there, the actual boots ripping and whatnot, but I can't really even recall like many other problems or like any other like major issue. It never left me stranded. I never had to tow it. This car I already had to tow within like the first month of me owning it. Not from the crash, it was for something else, like the engine being messed up with like a sensor and a misfire and whatnot, but I was actually able to drive away from the crash. So after about 6 months or so of owning my first C43, the white one, I decided to sell it because it was just too much a month. I was paying, I forgot the exact numbers, but from payment on just the car payment and the insurance was probably about $1 a month combined. And then you have gasoline and maintenance and all that good stuff. And then I still had the C300. Like, if I didn't have the C300 like I do now, it's a little bit different. And that's why I have this one right now, because I was finally able to trade my C300, and I traded in for another 2019 C43 AMG, but I feel like this spec is way better. It had the emblem that glows right here. The old one did not. I'm gonna get it fixed, and inshallah, I'll get another glowing emblem, and everything will be all good eventually. And if you want to see a PUV drive in the first C43, that video is on screen right now.